So thanks so much for joining us today. My name is Morgan.
And I'm Josh.
And we're from the Salvation Army here in Silicon Valley, and wanted to demonstrate to you how the Salvation Army is pivotal in changing actual lives that come through our doors. So to demonstrate this for you, we are going to use a Cutie orange, or mandarin. So the unique thing about these is that they have this protective shell around them, this peel, that protects them from the harsh elements and from damage and everything else. And this peel is much like the Salvation Army in the sense that we provide that layer of support and that protective coating around an individual when they walk through the doors of the Salvation Army. And we really truly try to walk alongside each and every individual to help them address all of the challenge and barriers that could present impediments to success. So when we look at this Cutie orange, we look at it as a person that is just like your normal everyday person, successful, stable, and housed. But you take that individual and say they experience a trauma in their life. Say they don't have family or a network of support. Say they have lost a job. Say because of that job, they have now started drinking or using drugs as a coping mechanism. And then people may also be experiencing mental health crises or illness or anything else. And they soon find themselves bankrupt spiritually, emotionally, and physically, with no network of support and no protective coating. And they completely find themselves at the lowest point in their lives. Oftentimes, this is what happens when we see clients that walk through the doors of the Salvation Army looking for change, looking for hope. And when we meet them, they are much like this orange. No protective coating, no network of support. And when you put them in the world, they sink to the bottom. But there is hope.
That's right. And that's what we're all about here at the Salvation Army, is taking in those folks and replacing the protective layer around them as much as we can, giving them that support so that when they go back out into the world, they're whole and they feel strong enough to handle the challenges that come their way. And so when clients walk through the doors of the Salvation Army, we begin putting back on those layers. We offer them a hot meal. We offer them a roof over their head, drug and alcohol counseling if they need it, ministry and spiritual counseling if they so choose, job placement and technical trainings, workforce development, all of that. So all of these things work in conjunction to make a person whole again and put back on that layer of support that so many of us have and take for granted. And then once they leave our doors and go back out into the world with this full layer of support around them, let's see what happens. And look at that, they rise back to the top and they can stand on their own 2 feet.
So that's the beauty of what the Salvation Army does and how we work to really walk alongside people and help people reach their full potential and once again, rise to the top.
That's right. Thanks so much for watching us. We really appreciate you taking the time to share in this experiment with us, and thank you so much for all of your wonderful support. That's it.
We appreciate
it.